All right, we are here with War 9, taking a look at bans before we take a look at the map. Apocalypse, Ghost, and Spider-Man 2099 bans. All right, so taking a look at the map. Boss Island, first we got a Doom Boss, Yellow Jacket Works, Blade, and Omega Sentinel. Mangog without S99, you've got Magic. You can try Mr. Negative with Mr. Fantastic debuffs, and that's about it. You can go ahead and try and risk a Scorpion and see how that plays out. Scorpion, Fury, Kingpin, synergies, maybe even Shang-Chi. Cersei there. Rintal is probably your best counter. Takes a little bit, but pretty much shuts it down. Storm, Pyramid X. I would go ahead and just use Sunspot and nuke it down. You can maybe get away with using Immortal Abomination and just using special 3s. Super Scroll there, easy Archangel fight, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Tigra. Tigra on Hazard Shift, you got Anti-Venom probably as your easiest, but Kingpin Synergy Team would probably work as well. And then Mysterio there on Safeguard is a very easy Magneto fight, so just strictly stick to Magneto there and not even worry about a different option. Looking at Section 2, Path 1 of Section 2, nothing really stands out. Path 2 of Section 2, still nothing really stands out. And then Path 3, nothing problematic there either. Korg, shared there, you can use Omega Red, you can use Cosmic Ghost Rider. That node got a bit easier without Chitinous Thorns on it, so block penetration is really all you have to worry about. And then the node leading in here was actually Hyperion. So Hyperion on EMP, Hulkling, you guys have seen me do that. You've got Symbiote Supreme, and you might even, if he has, I mean, even if he doesn't have willpower, you might be able to use Warlock and just parry heavy. Moving on to 4 through 6. All right, so 4 through 6, Thing going on the way in on Footloose. You can Quake it, you can She-Hulk it, you could use Shang-Chi. Path 4, nothing new there. Path 5, nothing new there. And Path 6, nothing really new there. That Angela, you can actually use White Magneto. And then Killmonger on the shared node on the way out. Kitty, Doom, you have plenty of options. Nothing really new there. And then 7 through 9, we've got Fury going in. You could use Kingpin, Synergy Team. You can use Kitty Pryde. I would not use Quicksilver. Not quite yet. Path 7, nothing crazy stands out there. Maw, I actually took that with Mr. Negative. Path 8, again, nothing special. And then Path 9, you can try Terrax for that Magneto, but you can also use Hulkling or Kingpin Synergy Team. Just don't use Special 3. And then King Groot on the way out for 7 through 9. Cosmic Ghost Rider is pretty strong for King Groot, pretty much anywhere he is on the map. So you need to be putting King Groot on nodes. Cosmic Ghost Rider can't take him or ban Cosmic Ghost Rider. All right, so middle minis, you can actually just go ahead and use Archangel for both. Or you can use Omega Red for Kingpin. You can use Quicksilver, Anti-Venom for Mordo. Section 1, Path 1, nothing too crazy. Path 2 and Path 3, nothing problematic. And then Immortal Hulk there, you can get away with Warlock as a pretty easy counter for that. I don't know that I'd use Falcon. He's kind of been bugged and is causing the conduit healing to just be constant instead of going away with a debuff. 4 through 6, again, nothing too specific stands out. I mean, 6 is open. Mephisto, I would go with Kitty Pryde. She'll probably be one of your easier counters unless you want to go through the long fight that quaking him would be. All right, and then 7 through 9, long shot, probably get away with Omega Red. But Terrax, nothing special. Surfer there, nothing too crazy. And then we usually see Void or Havoc on path 9, but usually on different nodes. So that's pretty new. Cat showed up again. And then Misty Knight, I'm actually, I lean more Shang-Chi for her. Just make sure you have a white Magneto pre-fight so you have a safe window to place the slow Wushu and to heavy. And then throwing your shrug Wushu between those two events. So that's the end of the map. Let's go ahead and take a look at attack. All right, so this is War 9. We have LÆPS, and we decided to push this war. So yeah, we're going into this with the intention of winning. Class boosts are on the table, same with Gray. This war I'm taking in Omega Sentinel, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Mr. Negative. I'm on path 8 in section 1 and path 7 in section 2 with a mini boss on Boss Island. Alright, so this war is a pretty chill war till we get to that mini boss. First path here, Surfer on the first node of path 8. There's actually nothing really to worry about here. We're taking it with Cosmic Ghost Rider. We're going to go through his special 2 rotation, and with power back boosts, it's just going to be game over and easy peasy. So, game plan as usual. Parry heavy, parry combo ending with a light, parry combo ending with a medium into special 2. Power back boosts will put us back at special 2. If not, it'll cause us to overshoot to special 3, and either special will finish the fight for us. So as long as we stick or we get good parrying, this should be a pretty simple fight. So parry heavy, parry end with a light, parry end with a medium, into special 2. Now the heal block is up, we're doing actual damage, and then we go into the next special 2 after repairing through our block. So like I said, easy peasy, full yellow bar. We move on, get some cleared fights out of the way so that we can get to this Maw here on Rise to Power Spite. Going to take it with Mr. Negative. We've got some game plan and flow of how parry is going to work and just doing combos. So just depending with the non-contact hit and when I actually land a parry and what he's doing as far as focusing and not focusing, we're going to decide to heavy or not. So 2 parries there, just gave us 4 light energy, no big deal. Parry heavy, now we're going to evade counter and bank this light energy. We're going to do a combo to build our power bar, because even though we use the PS1, Maw, while trying to focus, actually hinders your power gain. So we don't get a full bar when we come into the fight. SB1, we're going to bank this light energy, push ourselves to special 2, make sure we have contact, and then throw our special 2, and he's just going to melt away. So really easy Mr. Negative fight, even if it was a rank 4, would have been dominated. Now here, Omega Sentinel really just benefits from not being able to have her ability accuracy modified against mutants. So it means that I can parry her medium whenever I want. But there's nothing debuff-wise that's is specifically needed for this fight. So when I did duels, I was actually planning, had a bunch of miss blocks, so the beginning of this is kind of rough. But I had the plan of parry medium, parry heavy, rotating through each debuff as we built to special 2 and pausing the debuffs so that we had 3 ready to go when we use a special 2 and get all the nice plasmas placed and start just focusing on pausing them. But you see here, I had a lot of problems just trying to time a parry. Domino was being very quick, and sometimes I thought I had the block up and I didn't. So I actually end up aborting that game plan, and you see here I'm going to start a full combo, and I'm just going to make sure that I have at least 1 or 2 debuffs up before I throw the special 2, and make sure that I have the pause timer up. And then I'm just focusing on whether she's lucky or not. What I realized from this experience fighting this node is Omega Sentinel hits hard enough that I don't have to worry about making sure to build a bunch of debuffs so I can get a lot of incinerates off special 2 so this fight ends super quick. No, she just hits hard enough that I actually just have to make sure that I play Domino properly, which just means I can't be aggressive and end combos with medium attacks when she's lucky. And this special 2 finishes it. So I don't have Nimrod. Nimrod would function a little bit easier than Omega Sentinel. And then King Groot here, taking him with Cosmic Ghost Rider. So we still have those same cosmic boosts on. We're going to go through the exact same rotation. We have a White Magneto pre-fight because we need it to make sure that stun sticks, and we don't want to have to be dealing with constantly triggering dexterity before dropping a big special 2. So he actually adjusted his timing. I missed the parry, got out of a heavy without triggering dex, saved the rotation, and we actually get pushed all the way to special 3 here. Not a big deal. It has to do with the rich get richer. So all that means is that we get to sit through Cosmic Ghost Rider's special 3 animation. And when I come out of this, you see I probably could have just ended this fight by just retaliating this heavy with a hit. But, you know, heat of the moment. You see a special 3, you know it's going to finish the fight. It's kind of like Arena. Like, I could have ended this. But instead, you threw the special 3. Wasted a little bit of time. But that was the end of Cosmic Ghost Rider's War. Now, the trickiest, sketchiest fight I decided to take on. We couldn't work in a Mr. Fantastic for this war, so we couldn't get all his debuffs for this fight, which helped Mr. Negative a lot. But I decided I would volunteer for this Mangog again because I realized I was probably being dumb about my strategy. So I was going to parry a lot without attacking at the start, actually every time, and then heavy on the third parry. And then I looked at his power bar so I saw that I could squeeze another in and evade counter. So now we have 9. Bait out the special one if it was going to happen. Parry some of the hits. We parried the last hit. That allowed me to parry heavy there. And this next special one, I didn't think that second hit was going to get me. I was trying to parry some of those special 1 hits, build up some more light, and have more dark energy than 15 for this special 2. And he's thrown 2 special 2s, so we only have 1 more before he kind of goes unstoppable. And here I'm rebuilding light energy, using the Delirium to reduce his combat power rate so that when we hit him with double Petrify, he's not actually gaining much power at all. And then I knew from my last experience, I could eat 1 special 2. I just expected to take more damage off here or more health off here because I expected to have more dark energy. And then I see the opening to build the special 2 and drop it and finish off Mangog. So that was the end of my war. That fight was pretty sketch, but I was happy I finished it out. So our battle group ended up getting our first donut. So we beat out their battle group. And then as an alliance, we actually ended up winning this war 12-3. So a good war performance for a war we're pushing. Only 3 more wars to go in the season. We're pushing all 3 probably. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, hit like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.